Very well, Jeeves, though I should warn you, if Ozzie Nutledge is let loose on that piano for 2 hours, I am not going to be answerable for this audience's behavior. These are music lovers, Jeeves, not masked masochists.
Very good, sir. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Bertie Wooster.
Jeeves?
Sir?
Where are you going? Don't leave me here. What am I going to do?
Entertain, sir.
How on earth do I entertain them when I'm totally unbanjoed? Turn and run?
Just not done, bearing in mind the code.
You mean the Woosters? Time to break out those tap shoes? Twinkle those tootsies and hit the beat?
If you recall, sir, one snag.
I've 2 left feet, I do remember. Sing them a spot of opera?
I'd strongly oppose that choice.
Bad idea.
Wasted here.
Better to save the voice for smarter functions. How do I entertain them? Showbiz traditions upheld be blowed. You wouldn't see me for dust, but for that code. And yet, what would a chap do without it? How would he get through without it? How could he stay true without the code of the Woosters? If you're at sea, I shall be there, even put off tea to be there. Woosters have swum oceans for the code of allegiance, duly owed for the Wooster code. What a load! I appear to be in some quandary. Tell me, what is a chap to do? Walk high wire, swallow fire, give them the old soft shoe. Can't do that either. How do I entertain them?
Might I suggest that you reminisce?
And what precisely?
May I? Something like this. On the particular date in question, Mr. Wooster awoke from a troubled sleep, doubtless caused by certain events that had occurred the previous day. The main attraction being his appearance before the magistrate's bench. Presiding magistrate, Sir Watkyn Bassett.
Watkyn Bassett? He's not here, is he?
The role of Sir Watkyn will be played on this occasion by Mr. Bernard Paisley.
What? Old Bumpy? Jolly good.
But let us for a moment examine in detail this appalling exhibition of lawless hooliganism displayed by the accused.
That's frightfully good, Bumpy.
Oh, thank you.
He's got old Bassett off to a tee.
The constable in his evidence tells us that you first of all snatched, or rather struck, his helmet from his head, made off with it, and hurled his headgear into Trafalgar Square fountain. Is this possible?
I was testing it, my lord. I said something like that.
Testing it?
To see if it was waterproof.
Waterproof?
The helmet, my lord. It suddenly came to me like a blinding flash that if the police are expected to saunter around the streets in all weathers, rattling door handles, had anyone bothered to check whether the titvers were waterproof?
That is enough! I do not wish to hear another word from you. I shall now pass sentence, and I warn you, I intend to sentence you to the most severe penalty the law will allow. Augustus Finknottle, a name I may add I am strongly inclined to think is assumed or fictitious. Augustus Finknottle, I find you guilty of one of the most wretched examples of senseless vandalism it has ever been my misfortune.
And so on and so on. Thanks, Bumpy.
Oh, not at all, Bertie.
I'm still not certain this is going to work, Jeeves. Nonetheless, Woosters have died gladly for the code for that rugged, heavy load called the Wooster Code. Oh, what the heck? Yes, Wooster will entertain you, so let me allay your fears. Look at those rows and rows, some on the edge of tears. I couldn't do it. Wooster will entertain you, using the talents that God bestowed. No cause for panic, he'll stay true to his code. Now Wooster is geared for action. His talents will be revealed. All the flair of Fred Astaire, voice of a Gracie Field, if slightly deeper, Wooster, the wily wordsmith, weaving such wonders as you've not knowed. He'll keep his promise, he'll keep true to his code. No Wooster will entertain you, can always be sure of that. He'll prevail, should he fail. Bertram will eat his hat with bags of mustard. Wooster will entertain you. Watch out, the fireworks will soon explode. No need to worry, he'll stick true to his code. Don't leave the building, I'll stick true to my code.
All I need's a sympathetic friend to help me find a way to leave. Love's maze is a magical